No, man.
Yeah, you took some over.
Oh, sorry, I didn't wait.
Nah, we don't wait around here. I hope somebody's recording this shit, bro.
Welcome. Hope somebody recording this.
Glenn and Silvers.
The Glenn and Silvers.
We got Tom Monday in the building.
Already.
Mo's making noise.
Yeah.
The big three, Eddie, my brother.
Yeah.
So we were already pregame a little bit. We was talking about how Blueface was a world-class athlete before.
Olympic hopeful, right?
I guess that's the step. If you go from being an athlete and then if that don't work, you go and become a rapper.
That's what JID did.
I heard about that too.
ESTG did the same thing.
He had a whole scholarship and he was just like, all right, I'm out.
Yeah.
Didn't J. Cole have a?
He didn't play sports, but he graduated St. John's.
I know ESTG was
They
playing.
girl like magna cum laude too.
Oh yeah, super high.
I know.
like intramurals or some shit.
I mean, yeah, come on. Then I'll play basketball at school too.
Exactly.
You get a jersey?
Star play over here, nigga.
Retired my shit at my high school.
ESTG was supposed to go to the league for real. He played linebacker for
Only in gym class though.
what, UFA or something like that.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he was
Florida
right.
Atlantic?
Nah, it was University of Stephen Austin or Stephen Austin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what it was.
That's still D1.
That's D1.
Yeah, he went to a JUCO to transfer
Where
there.
is that?
In
Texas.
Stephen Austin.
That's
Doesn't
right.
sound like it.
Oh, Stephen and Austin Towns.
That's his name.
No, yeah, the
Austin's
racist.
the capital of Texas.
It's
I
named
know
after
Austin. I was trying to figure out where the Stephen came from.
It's
That's his first name.
It's named after a racist dude. Oh yeah.
Oh, so but anyway,
Oh wait, are we allowed to pass flyers inside conversation?
I try not to say that. But yeah, that conversation was about Chris LaRock, who also was.
Krishan.
Thank you, Chris Sean LaRock, who also was an athlete. She won like the female version of Ultimate Ninja or Ultimate Warrior.
Tag.
It was called Ultimate Tag. If you watch the video, she was like really intense with it, and when when she was talking about it, she was like, all them bitches was old and I was young, so that's why I won. She's the definition of a ratchet chick.
Yeah, she had raw ratchet energy.
Yeah, big
She had
ratchet
the hot
energy.
Cheetos energy.
Spice, flaming hot
She had the flaming hot Cheetos energy.
That's a good description. It's a very good description.
Oh man.
That was perfect. I wish I would have thought of that first.
Nah, he a Dominican nigga. I thought he would have said Taki.
Taki.
Nah, flaming hot over
Them
Takis.
young chicks.
I had a young chick tell me.
That's what I see.
What the hell is
Hot over Takis.
The first time.
So what is Takis, girl? She's like, go to the store and just ask for Takis. But yeah, so they got this crazy in love. I guess the hood version of Ike and Tina Turner going on right now. They be fighting on YouTube. Blueface was supposed to have a boxing match with
Nick Young.
and it got canceled because him and this chick got into a little public dispute.
I fuck with Swaggy P, by the way. Shout outs.
I co-sign that shout out and fucking with Swaggy.
I fuck with Swaggy P, but I don't like how he lets Gilbert Arenas tear his son up.
I'll also co-sign that as well.
It's a little weird.
Gilbert be tearing his son up.
Gilbert
You
be.
talking mad shit, but then the son be talking mad shit back to Gilbert. So I don't know if that's
You
like
think
their
he a spicy
relationship.
nigga? He is like super
Gilbert
nigga
crazy.
you ever met. You know.
Gilbert is one definition of, we might have to make a topic of this still, the niggas they definitely shouldn't have gave money to. Cause
Yeah.
they gave that nigga money. He was gonna remind you every time that he was the first high paid nigga out there.
But he knew
He
how to
put some
handle
doches,
himself
too.
too.
He was smart though.
His father had money.
He was smart.
That's
Oh
what
yeah, you can tell that. He from
Yeah.
Merino Valley.
Yeah, exactly.
He was smart because when he got drafted in the second round, he was happy because
That's first
you could
pick
sign your
second round.
contract early back then.
He's first
Early.
pick second round though. And
NFL.
second round back then, your contract still wasn't guaranteed, and it was. I followed Gilbert Arenas' career trajectory when he was on the Warriors. He did his thing.
wasn't it a weak draft that year too?
A lot of weeks.
What was that? 2001, I think. Yeah.
That was that with Curry and them.
Eddie Curry.
Yeah.
Oh, Eddie Curry, Tyson
Chandler wasn't
Chandler.
that weak. It was weak, but it wasn't historically weak.
Yeah. No, 2000 draft is very.
If it was 01, then
That's the Crawford draft.
No, 2000 is Kenyon Martin.
he was solid though. He was solid though.
But look at the picks after that. Marcus Pfizer for.
Yeah.
Let's come on now.
Was Jay Williams in that draft?
Yo, that's
Kenyon Martin has the
2000.
horrible hairline.
They won the title.
Did Kenyon Martin have the Harvard hairline or the patches in his head?
Alright, we get hot. We get hot moments. Let's get back to it. All right. So the question is,
I don't know about these smart shit, nigga. That's all I know.
does
Somebody has some fucked up hair.
would y'all put up with that crazy tolerance, toxic relationship? Is that something you
Is
can?
that what you're looking for?
Is that something personally you can deal with? If not,
I dealt with that in my young 20s. I'll say that. It was very exciting. I had a bitch like that in college. You know what I mean? She excited me. But man, them fights was intense, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Took me out of an element that I used to be. I used to hate it. And I had to sit back and think to myself, is this what I really want? And I got away from bitches like that.
And you gotta think, this is not no average fight. This is a fight between two athletes, former athletes. Probably mixed with Hennessy and whatever else they got.
You know that bitch running on the walls.
Dollars and cocaine and ecstasy and
everything that you can mix in a drink or smoke in a blunt. So
at 25, yes.
And then natural adrenaline.
At 43, about to be 44.
Nah, I'm good.
I wouldn't even say hello to her.
At 35, 36, I don't want that. They can know I'm good.
We was in a function.
I need some
I
stability.
was like, that's old girl. I'd be like, alright, I'm gonna go piss.
But then you gotta think, all right, so is it loyal of her to say, when he offered her $100,000 to leave him alone, and she said, nah, I'm good?
She's a crazy bitch.
Yeah, she should.
Yeah, it's obvious. She got hot Cheetos energy.
Also, why would I take? She's crazy like a fox. Why would I take 100 bands when sticking with you, I could possibly touch millions?
That's also true.
But is Blueface gonna touch millions?
Yes.
I think
His name
Blueface.
is Blueface.
Yeah.
I feel like Blueface is at the end of his road, though.
Also, okay, I feel you on that, but
I feel like this relationship. I feel like this relationship is the only thing that's keeping his name really still
I'll agree.
halfway lit.
Don't got reality shit with these chicks.
Yeah, that's where she started off from.
That's what she came from.
But now he don't do it no more. It's over.
Yeah,
that was like a
She won, and that was it.
Yeah,
she put the kibosh on that shit.
Blueface is a love and hip hop nigga. Like, watch.
I think going down that way.
Yeah, it's over.
Tatiana was what, like 3-4 years ago?
Do you think niggas is?
Wow, it was.
Do you think niggas is like
That
auditioning
shit
for
was
that?
trash. What?
For Love and Hip Hop?
I heard the checks is
It was.
serious.
No, that's what I'm saying.
I
Like,
heard that too.
doing all this shit independently now.
But you want to be a part of it.
Doing all this shit independently now, is that like an unspoken like audition?
I don't necessarily think so. I think he just living his life as a young dumb nigga.
The money's still coming in good enough for him. And at the end of the day,
He was young and stupid.
that might be a good fallback plan to always have. Like at the end of the day, worst come worst, I hit Mona up to get on Love and Hip Hop LA. Right now, that's not you better off trying to do it yourself, which that's what they try to do the Blueface Bad Girls Club, but just like the Bad Girls Club
But you guarantee me
Norfolk.
nice
Watch.
You guarantee me nice 6 figures just to be on the camera for a few minutes.
Look, I'll do just about any damn thing as long as it ain't mom. I'll do it.
Them checks had to be better. I heard they used to be $1,500. They said
I'm
them
talking about regular people.
Oh, all right, but I said they said them Love and Hip Hop checks used to only be like $1,500.
Nah, see, I heard.
That's back in the day.
I heard niggas
Back in the day.
like Button. I heard Button got his money.
Yeah.
But that's Button though.
Well, if it's Button, it could be you, nigga.
But they had to entice him to come back.
a little different, like
It's still
than some random ass
But
bitch.
here's the thing though, Button now carries that. Button back then didn't really carry that. Button brought controversy.
When he first started.
Yeah, he brought controversy, which probably upped his check, but
You can kind of
he
say
ain't sort of in that bag like that.
You can say Jim. You can say Jim Jones and Joe Button started Love and Hip Hop. If we're being honest, Joe Button with the way he used to do his little webcam shit, and Jim Jones for being the first one really with status on the show. If you look at the show from back then to now, it's totally different.
It ain't really niggas that really got rap careers and shit, right? It's just industry-ish niggas.
Yeah, like Gun. I'm trying to think who the hottest. Maybe Omarion.
Abarla Negros,
And he had a records 3 years.
and he just got smoked on verses.
Let's be real.
Well,
They got Scrappy. They got Scrappy when it was too
Yeah,
late.
man. Everyone knew from jump that shit was going on. That whole verses, Mario Sing. This nigga Omarion.
we knew that when he was 14.
Yeah, he got
Yeah.
clapped up.
Like, that's not even an
What was
issue.
Omarion versus Ray J, right?
Nah.
That's
Ray J was
Mario
on-
versus
That's one of the best
Oh.
ones though, sure.
Ray J was undercard.
I just read something about Ray J punching Sammy.
What?
My nigga Sammy.
For what?
Sammy like a whole different nigga, bro.
Ray J OG with that Sony.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ray J old no, but if you really niggas laugh when they first hear that, but if you go through history and talk to niggas my age and a little older all the way down to his age, Ray J is a legendary nigga because he was 13, 14 and Brandy was on the scene.
Yeah. So he was out there. Yeah.
Look at them videos. He was right there with his sister. The song Best Friend is about Ray J. And Ray J was always thorough. Everything he always did was thorough. Nigga, I'm dead ass about to get me a pair of them cheap ass.
Raycons.
Yes, nigga.
Yeah.
So Ray J,
I think the Raycons aren't bad, honestly.
so as a
I
kid,
think we'll get some Raycons. I ain't going front. Shout out to Raycon. Let us get that endorsement, Ray.
Exactly.
you rather be Ray J than Orlando Brown?
I'd
Yes.
just rather be me, but
What?
if we gotta be somebody else, I don't want to be Orlando.
No.
Okay.
No, I heard he.
Okay.
Okay, now did you hear recently? Because I saw the clip was from like maybe last week. He talked about Diddy gave us some top.
That was a while ago.
You said Diddy?
But, yeah, he said blip blip. That's
Yeah,
Diddy?
yeah.
It's a
Well,
blah
we
blah blah
know
blah.
what Diddy.
Oh, here we go with this shit. Come on.
I'm in front of two.
I know, nigga, but come on.
220.
We ain't never had.
Jose had to. We're gonna say it.
We never had a recorder. Here we go.
I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say it. This back in the day. This probably like 06.
Triple rule.
That's when Jose was getting that paper, and we was in front of 220 in my P's, and this Mustang zoomed down. You know what I mean? 15th Street, 115. And niggas like, oh, you know who that is? Like mad calm. They're like, yeah, you know that's that Puerto Rican nigga. That's Diddy's punk. He bought the whip. Everybody know Diddy rock. You done heard 100,000 stories. This going on the internet ain't nothing new.
They got
The mansion party where the nigga walked in the door and Diddy was in there. I don't give a fuck. It is what it is.
Now there's a whole conspiracy channels about Diddy. Like the old Bodyguard does interviews talking about that shit. Yeah.
G deal.
But they try not to give Gene his credit. They try to play him like he crazy or something like that.
He is.
We about to bring you back.
His shit.
We're about to bring you back a couple episodes before. My theory.
Full circle.
My theory is that once you reach a certain level of fucking bitches and being famous and doing whatever the fuck you want, certain shit get boring to you. I think Diddy is at a point where everything is boring to him, so he's doing all this weird
First
shit.
off, very true.
Diddy's been getting a lot of wild shit.
Niggas been saying that forever.
That's my theory, man. Come on, man.
People said the same like
It's my.
Well, he had that with the
Will Smith.
transsexual, yeah.
It was like, yo, when you done fucked all the topless bitches from all over for years and years. No, I can keep fucking.
No, I'm gonna keep going. There's always a new starlet.
You judging yourself. You're not looking at the next nigga.
Yeah, I get
There's
it.
always a new
Since the
starlet,
80s, you know what I mean? After a while, that's what I'm saying.
After a while, some of these bitches start blending together.
They said some niggas used to fuck Marlon Brando back in the day.
I fucked like 100 of you.
Just on some like, just because it was a.
I fucked 100 of your model.
Yeah. Like,
Here is
it's also like,
HSRT theory. Are you ready?
just also like,
How he stole
Rational thinking.
rational
Oh, I said
theory.
radical.
Radical.
Nah, 90s, baby.
Radical theory.
Okay. My picture says
That ain't, I know Joyce said something else because you're also rational. That ain't ASAP's baby.
that's not ASAP, baby.
That's
Let's
Will
say
Smith,
that.
baby.
Riri was rocking
That's
the
Will. No, come on, man. That shit
The
ain't.
story would really be crazy if it was Ho's baby. That would make the.
Yeah.
If it really was ASAP baby, it was Ho's baby. Cause they always said that was.
12 people in America that will send Beyonce to prison. Cause she gonna catch multiple homers. She ain't playing.
I'm actually here for that. I want to see that.
She ain't playing.
I want to see that fight. I want to see that Rihanna and Beyonce. Woo! I want to see that fight.
Texas versus Barbados.
Bia put her fucking head wrap on and
B got about
work that bitch
she got
over.
about 6 inches on her though, right? Height.
Beyonce is a big, beautiful woman.
That's what I'm saying. She
is
got
a stallion.
Yeah, she got about 6 inches on her.
Them thighs, bro.
She's thorough.
I see
6 inches
I
about
see
a
some stories
pound.
about she had that song with Sean Paul and she ran down on Sean Paul. She said, yo, why you saying in interviews make it sound like you fucked me or something like that? She's like, I ain't said that. That's what the interviewer say. She said, nah, you gotta clear that up next time. Like, don't be letting them say that we fucking.
Yeah, I heard different. I didn't hear that. I'm not refuting what you said.
I read that somewhere.
But I heard a whole pulled up to the video because
You know how the
he was
niggas get.
scared that his pudding was getting tapped into. That's what I heard back in the day.
Somebody was in the fridge.
You gotta understand, see, I'm much older than y'all.
Somebody was chucking them jaws, put it pop.
Not just
Someone touched the leftovers.
Shot them pies.
Look, I just got my bias
the last
shades
beer?
on when I hear anything Jay-Z from T. I just go,
Very true.
Yep.
Listen,
You already know, right?
I have to go.
But listen though,
I'm not down with it. I just have to pull out
That why the
bias
can is
shades.
mad at Emmett?
that first Sean Paul album, how old was y'all?
I had to be.
I was a freshman in high school.
When did that come out?
No, you
Had to be middle school.
freshman?
7th
I was a
grade.
freshman,
Like
nigga.
13, 12.
02?
Summer
The
02.
first Sean Paul, yeah.
Give me the light.
Okay, so
That's like
end of
6th, 7th
freshman
grade.
year.
Ah, damn.
So I might have been a
I'm like 6th grade.
sophomore.
Yeah, I'm like 6th, 7th grade.
Okay.
Nah, we're in 8th grade. We both got left at 7th grade, so we'll figure it out.
Early 20s.
I bet y'all gotta do extra math.
Class of 2008, dude. And
Y'all already think about this back then. Niggas gonna do extra math.
Let me give context.
I was like 6th grade.
left backwards.
Let me provide context.
I'm not ashamed of it.
Straight up. Let's stick to the script.
It is what it is.
Let me provide context. You have to understand Dirty Rock. That's the name of the debut album. I don't know what it sounds scan. I know it did multiple millions, but and we not categorizing as far as like what fuck with certain shit like Bob Marley and Jimmy Cliff and all them reggae niggas that laid the. But as far as commercial appeal,
Sean Paul.
it ain't no reggae album in history outside of Bob Marley that can fuck with anything with that album Sean did, and it had dumb singles on it. Give Me the Light.
It did.
I'm Still in Love. You can keep going. It's
Bro,
like
I heard Give Me the Light every morning before school, nigga.
Bruh.
Every morning. That's why
like 5 singles, nigga.
That's why I know it was 9th, 10th grade, nigga, because I heard that shit every fucking morning, bro.
That nigga, that's what I'm saying.
That shit was still rocking
Dirty
for
Rock
years later.
dropped, Sean Paul was that nigga.
He started reggaeton?
Listen, man. Hey.
I thought Daddy ain't.
Yo, listen, man.
No.
Daddy made it.
He made it cool.
Yo, I remember
He made it
dancing.
cool.
I remember dancing.
That's one of my favorite songs.
In 6th grade, baby. Oh man.
He made it cool, but
That's a
Sean
great
Paul
song.
started
6th grade, don't know what to do with nothing. I'm so in love.
You move it, I'll move with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm on my Ludacris. When you move, I move.
And see, y'all niggas
Just
was young,
like that.
so he was in the movie Belly.
I remember.
When they in
I saw that.
Jamaica,
Yep, I
and they
saw that.
rocking because he's on the Belly soundtrack.
In Jamaica,
Bald-headed though. He was bald-headed on the stage.
Big ass alien head.
Yeah, weird head.
Yeah, he was bald.
Some niggas can't be bald.
Sean Paul's one of them.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Well, did you see where the niggas cornrow started? Nigga had the
Yo, chill, bro.
favorite shit, my nigga.
Chill, God.
They had the Ichabod Crane shit.
Just done a
She
little
was
thing.
saluting.
Yes. The mystical. Yes. The mystical. Nigga, salute from up here, nigga. Nigga, back at the top of the head.
Salute to the sun.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But yeah, Sean Paul, I can see. We always thought, my era, that Sean got the cookies.
From
And
D?
the other Sean was like, nah, that's my lady. Or he was on the way to getting the cookie. Because what we heard was Hov ran down on the video set. It was like, oh yeah, I'm chilling, I'm here.
So, okay,
Give me a chair.
I want to bring this up. This might be controversial, but hopefully we can jump in and jump out. But I'm on the tangent, so hopefully somebody catch me. I've seen pictures with captions alluding that Jay-Z and Beyonce's relationship is similar to Elvis and Priscilla's.
That's not true.
She was grown?
She was very grown.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do that. You know how I feel about Hov.
Yeah, I know, that's why I asked you. That's why I asked you.
That's true.
I'll agree.
Do you know who was fucking with B before Hov?
Marcus Houston?
I'm like, game, I don't play that shit. I don't really like that song with Jamie Foxx. He's like, Marcus Houston, I don't play that shit.
Marcus Houston?
Fuck out of here. Nah.
By the way, top side note, did you know that Brandy is the reason that Marcus Houston is blonde? I mean, not Marcus Houston, Romeo. Romeo.
Really?
What'd she do?
Hit him in the eye with a fork?
She threw a book in the corner, caught this nigga, and he lost his eye.
I don't believe that shit. Is that an urban legend?
They told the story.
Oh, well, he should have. Most of us got better reaction time.
You know what I'm saying?
What we was saying?
I was in a class with a Chris.
I was gonna say.
He was talking about Jay-Z and Beyonce and her being young.
She used to fuck with before Jay.
I said Marcus
She used to
Houston. He
fuck
said,
with Pharrell, nigga. No. Yes, y'all don't know that? That's a fact. She used to She used to fuck with Pharrell. I'm pretty sure that Jay ran into them when they was together. But B was already grown because they had already dropped the first album. They had already dropped.
how old was she when they dropped though? She was like
19.
was she like 17?
17.
Wasn't she like 17?
I thought nobody was wrong.
We got the Googles. We don't. This is HSRT. Holly Stone.
We do need a budget. We need to hire a factor.
She a Virgo.
A facts only dude. Like, actually,
I'm a journalist, so I'm definitely facts.
Oh, all that.
You good?
Because that shit dropped in 98, right?
No Holmes.
She was born in 81. No, you right. I was like 17.
Shout out to Aunt Crystal, even though fuck you because you don't fuck with us.
That's a fact.
She styled them niggas.
Like 18, 17.
You know what I'm saying? So which means he probably...
81.
So he might have been plotting a little bit before that, nigga.
Pharrell wasn't fucking with her until after that.
How old is Pharrell? Is Pharrell Hov's age?
Older than me.
Pharrell about 48, something.
Pharrell old, nigga. Pharrell Virginia Beach, nigga. My cousin know that nigga.
They said Pharrell vampire like Johnny Depp.
Damn, Mike's not here. Now I can't instigate Virginia shit.
He part-time Virginia.
Yeah, he is actually part Virginia.
He pumped up. What we doing here?
2 up, 2 down.
Oh no.
There's substitute Virginia here. He probably will rep harder than Mike.
Virginians are like New Jerseyans.
2 up, 2 down.
What's good with y'all?
Whoa.
VA, man. Huh?
What's going on, man?
Y'all got a lot of shit going
Got a lot of shit going on. Everybody love it.
We gotta add Pharrell to the list of Virginia shit.
Oh, Pharrell robbed
That's New
he
Jersey.
robbed what's her name? Man, what's her name?
You sticking for Virginia, you gotta say what's up with Trey Songz.
Khalees, yeah.
What's up with Trey?
Yeah.
You gotta
Yeah,
take
what's
that
up
out.
with Trigger, nigga?
Like you said,
It's over for
he ate it
the
right
rapper.
there.
He done. That's my nigga, but he done. He got one too many allegations.
That's a grown man right there.
You got the Sean Watson rocking right now. He ballin'.
It's a whole lot with Trey for me. Like
This shit's different too.
Like his first 2 albums before he went overly sexual, that nigga was bringing that soul back.
He was though. You
He
right.
was. Then he went for the overly sexual.
Okay, I got a quick question for
But
you.
maybe his ego got to him.
Because he was trying to be R. Kelly.
I would have too.
He was trying to be R.
There's
Kelly.
only one Robert.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, man.
Robert didn't always reporting this because I only be on once in the blue at Ty Monday. I'm from the R. Kelly era. I never stop listening to R. Kelly. I don't give a fuck how many years he got, my nigga. 12 Play is always getting rocked on my shit. His self-titled album is always getting rocked on my shit. His double album is always getting rocked on my shit. And the Loveland shit. His whole shit. I don't give a fuck about what he did. His music is timeless. You can't take that away from us.
There's only one person.
That's the king,
One
nigga.
person.
You gotta
That's the king.
isolate that.
Wanna fuck my girl passionately,
That's the king.
From the back,
That's
and then
the king.
pray.
roll the fire to the
Bring me an
front.
album that can match 12 Play and we'll talk.
This is a provocative statement. That's all I want to say. These are provocative statements.
Nigga, I say this shit
getting
in
the
front of
people going.
Whoever.
It's getting the people.
I don't agree with nothing he did. He's a foul nigga. But his music, I'm never gonna stop listening to.
Separate the art from the artist.
Because if we really want to get into it, did we mention
Everybody
Elvis already and Priscilla?
Right.
No, not
That's
even
different.
How old was she?
Not even just that. We'll stay on R. Kelly.
How old was she?
Stop playing Celine Dion. This is another callback. Stop playing every song that R. Kelly wrote. If we're gonna be like that, let's be like that all the way.
Nah, man.
Nobody gets no money.
Crazy.
Look, that's what I'm saying, bro. Nobody gets no money. You can't cancel just that nigga's personal catalog. Cancel everything that he put his hands on. Nobody gets nothing. Otherwise, shut the fuck
I
up.
guess that's a myth because this shit is still on YouTube. And you can
Oh yeah, you can still find some R. Kelly.
So
You can definitely still find some
He's
R.
still
Kelly.
talking about my Spotify.
Hold on.
playlist.
Speaking of R. Kelly, I don't know if you guys heard, he had got 30,000 from fans for his on his books, and nigga owed the federal government. So the federal government heard about that, came, took $29.50.
Nigga, he good with 500.
So they gave him 500. Was like, hold on.
$100.
I said, you got 30K, you go down to 5B. You
My cousin was
like,
in there with 100.
That's foul, government. Yo, the government's foul, bro.
I'm just saying,
My cousin was in there with 100.
that's
When
fucked
he
up.
got his case,
Uncle Sam
They
would get
put his
his
shit
though.
on.
Yeah.
Put his shit on.
Oh,
Uncle Sam would get his.
Yeah, he was in there with 100.
So, well, all right. I'm not saying you was there, you know, but
I wasn't,
what's the
probably.
average bun going? Pause. Honey bun going for?
I don't know,
Depends.
but I heard commissary.
That's what I'm saying. It's like
Ain't
5.
shit, it ain't Walmart.
Yeah. Okay, nigga, that should run you about 15
It's
for
not Walmart from
for
what
one
cousin
honey
was
bun,
saying.
nigga.
You paying?
Yeah,
You paying?
just to eat a snack cake. It's wild.
But niggas lot of be full of snack cakes and tuna and shit. Niggas ain't even living.
Fuck
They
yeah.
say you make the best of what you got,
Yeah,
right?
you make
I ate them from
the
Fungo.
cooks and shit, all that shit they make.
That shit do slap though.
Jack Mac, all that shit.
That don't work to the nigga that just come fresh home. He don't know how to, he don't like, yo, dog, you not in jail no more, my nigga. Niggas still want to make cheese and everything. Like, yo, bro,
Nigga,
you
what
home.
you doing? Some McFlurry.
You don't gotta have your coffee.
Relax,
You don't gotta have your coffee at 7. You can tell nigga just came home.
Nigga, regimen.
Nigga pounding a fucking plastic bag. Nigga, what are you doing, bro? I'm making McFlurries, bro. Don't worry about
Nigga
it.
that came home from jail, they always gonna make their bed when they get up in the morning.
Yeah.
That's just shit they had to do. So it's like, they come home, they just do that shit. Like, you let your bed be messy, bro. You good at it.
Good, man. Yeah.
They ain't doing bed checks all day or nothing.
I make my shit every morning.
Let's go.
But you
Some
don't have to.
ability.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'll be like, it's a jail nigga thing.
Nah, but it's crazy because they said a boxer that went to prison. I don't know which boxer. There's been a few to go to prison, but he came home or whatever. He went to the supermarket with his lady, and she's shopping with the cart. He went to go get deodorant. She looking for him. Next thing she goes to the deodorant aisle. Nigga standing there just befuddled. Like he wasn't allowed to make choices for X amount of years, so to sit at the fucking shelf and it's 12 different deodorants is like shit overwhelming. And that's crazy because none of us never did no bid, so we don't know what it's like to be institutionalized. But
I was locked up for 8 hours.
I did 23 in the box.
4
I did 23 on. I went to the tombs, nigga.
hours, nigga. I went to the fucking pen. 40, the 4 in the X. I went to the pen. Them niggas found out, oh, this nigga got a degree. You getting a desk appearance ticket.
Yeah. ROR.
I'm going home, bitches.
I did all
And then
that.
court date. Nah, the crazy part was court date. They had mad niggas in there for pissing in public, everything. I met with the little white lawyer. The nigga said, yeah, you da-da-da. They ain't say shit else. I'm like, damn. But like 2 niggas in front of me had weed and had to go to the drug program in the courthouse. Niggas called my name. I'm nervous, like, cause I already said to my mom, I'm not coming back to that shit. And I was on 170. No, I was not far that far at all.
Catch me if you can.
I'm not coming. Fuck y'all.
8 million people here, nigga. Catch me if you
I
can.
would have done nothing with my life at the time. It was no problem for me to blow that shit off. Niggas say, dismiss. Nigga, George Jefferson walked out of Bronx criminal, nigga. Niggas had me in there a couple times. Nah, fuck Bronx criminal, man. I had fun in the bullpen though, man. Niggas is wild. Niggas is. I got a small glimpse into how life really is.
Alright, so next thing, talk the street shit though. The Rondo situation.
Rondo. I thought he should stay in the house, bro.
Small.
No, there's this.
I think it's bad luck.
They would just stay in the house.
You get for the
No, I finished wrong.
I feel like something bad happened to him, and he felt the way that, like, I'm gonna either lose money or make money going about this a certain way, so I'm gonna turn it all the way up. You could have been humble and say, I didn't want this to happen, nothing like that, but you're young, so you're still trying to play it tough. So you went that route. So now all this bad stuff's happening around you. You don't even got the benefit of that for people to feel sorry for you because, like, nigga, you've been kind of like a little asshole. So then it's like,
He didn't kill King Von, right?
Nah, his man.
So what was he an asshole about? I just want to get everything straight.
I guess the way he kind of taunted the situation.
Yeah.
He'd be like, we smoking on that nigga. He'd do all that.
But that's the minimum. They doing that across regular rap, drill rap. That's the minimum. They smoking your op pack. So now.
But if King Von's your favorite rapper, you're gonna feel like I don't care if something bad happens to him. And at the time, Lil Durk had a higher fan base than him.
Yeah, definitely.
But not with YoungBoy. The YoungBoy and Lil Durk thing, that's kind of weird because they both kind of like at the same type of level.
Yeah, I've been studying on that.
Like, so you can't really like that. They match up well, but
He beat Kodak now too.
that's the thing that makes the Quando Rondo thing so much different because he got YoungBoy behind him. So it's like, oh, you got that nigga. So it's like, yeah, he probably telling you like, nigga, we make money off not giving a fuck, nigga. That's how we. That's how he moves.
Yeah, that's facts.
So
YoungBoy over here trying to be like the new generation Gucci at this point.
and I'm pretty sure we said it on before is the kids love him. Like
I want to
Not just kids. I got a coworker that's at least 33.
Oh, really?
My homegirl too. I'm not knocking her at all. I ain't gonna say her name, but she picked me up. We went to a function together on a Friday night, and she knocked YoungBoy all the way to the function. She's like, "Yo, I love this kid. Like, I like what he's saying. And I was just sitting in there nodding my head like, you know, I ain't with all the auto-tune and shit, but I don't never knock no young niggas because it's the same every generation.
He knows how to capture the internet generation because the YouTube love him.
Yeah.
So he always do the best on YouTube for like 6 years straight type shit. Even when somebody else blows up, you think Drake will do more, it's always Young Boy. It's because he drops so much and the way he drops.
That's right.
He oversaturates it, but like the niggas love all that shit. Like,
but unless I'm mistaken, right, ain't even his YouTube tied into his record deal?
yeah, I think he don't get paid off.
So he don't get
Yeah,
that.
he don't get paid off. Like, but that's okay. That's nothing. I think he do it just for his people. Like I do it for cause I love y'all type of thing.
I agree, but I also heard he about to come up out that deal.
And he just got out of it.
Cash money. I heard
Everything
60
in
mil.
his pocket now. Exactly.
And he said it's
he's not with Cash Money?
That's what the rumor are.
60 M's.
He hasn't said that though. I think Wax the only person saying that.
Personally, I don't listen to him. I'm not a fan of the person. That's why I don't listen to him.
He a wild young nigga.
That's a wild young nigga, G. That's all I can say.
Yeah, he is. He's thorough, though.
That nigga got no remorse for nothing, nigga. I'm like,
thorough though. So that's
listen, I ain't got no problem with that. He
I
is a
don't like
thorough
or
nigga.
dislike the nigga, but he thorough. I respect it.
I'll agree with you on that as well.
Yeah.
I can't say I'm a fan of the nigga character though. The nigga wild to me. So personally, no.
Character-wise, but it's only a few of these niggas character-wise that I'm gonna fuck with, honestly.
I'm just talking
He
about.
honest though. I'll give him that. He ain't fake about none of the shit he doing. He honest. They asked him about somebody's death. He's like, I don't know that nigga. Like, why you asking that shit?
That's about Nipsey.
Yes. He's like, you know, his family alright, you know, I hope they alright, but you know, I don't know that nigga.
That's a real response, man. Like, some niggas just not gonna give you a manufactured response. But at one point in life,
He's not built like that, man.
That's what I'm saying. That's why the kids love him so much because I think they relate to him. He keeps that energy. He's probably 24 now, but he's been doing this shit for a minute now too.
Since like 16.
Yeah.
His longevity's crazy. I give it to him. The nigga.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna be gone.
I mean,
I'm telling you,
life living was. Yeah, I kind of.
He has a lot of songs, bro. He has a lot of.
And he
music.
beat that case. Shit, the nigga hit.
Be one of them.
What? Thank you. You right. My fault. I was gonna also highlight that.
But I think that was the most major one, though, right? So we'll work with everything else from there.
That was a good case in LA. But like,
he beat the Fed shit.
Yeah. I think that was one, like you said, a minute.
Yeah, he got multiple cases.
Now with the Quando Rondo situation, though.
Yeah, back to that because I want to say something on that too.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, again, the karma you spew out is the karma you receive. You know what I mean? Like
you said, it wasn't him mainly putting it out.
But when you talk, man, and listen, man, bad things tend to happen to you, man.
That's what I'm saying. If you went the opposite way, then he pussy. That's just how it is looked upon now.
That's a fact.
Especially in the drill rap scene.
That's what I'm saying. There's only two
genre.
Well, what genre of rap is he?
Just a young nigga.
In a young rap scene.
He really like he died young boy for real.
He ain't no drill nigga. Yeah.
I never heard the nigga.
He's died young boy. You ain't really listen to him.
I think that's the best way.
Have you ever heard Quando Rondo?
He's like Big Lots. I heard what's that one song? His most like popular song.
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah,
but I had
something.
I heard some shit with him and Youngboy on it and Kevin Gates. I heard that song.
You know when I listen to these niggas,
place.
It sound like Big Lots. Young boy.
When they get a YouTube ad to play a video.
Oh yeah.
Like if I'm in the groove, smoked out, I'll watch it like it was a young nigga. Like, well, let me see what they talking about. Cause I'm not gonna never jump on that shit any other time.
Yeah.
And the shit I heard from Quando Rondo was alright, auto-tune, high-pitch nigga. Talk about, you know, nigga like, yeah, it's just the same recipe.
Yeah.
And that's what comes with it though. The death and all that shit come with it. So it's like
you wanna spark and live for about 27 years and be murdered. But see, the niggas that made it through the storm, see, I'm from the first era of nigga rappers getting bodied, man. The niggas that survived all tell you the same story, man. That shit ain't about nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that left out in their height. I mean, look at Pop, man. Pop ain't even get the what he was gonna do.
Yeah.
What he was gonna do.
Yeah.
5 years ended up doing it.
Right now with this whole Harlem 30 shit, bro, he would have been killing right now.
Man, was
Bobby
before his
trying to
time.
cover them opportunities.
He would have been killing right now, bro.
Yeah, Fabi ate off his plate. And I ain't gonna lie, with that big drip shit, the shit that he got put on, that shit that made him famous. To me, that's better than any song I heard from Pop Smoke. But Pop Smoke Aura, like I ain't know nothing about the nigga. I'm at school.
Yeah, 50 Cent Aura.
We had an end of the year.
He did.
Yeah, we had an end of the year little shit.
That Welcome to the Party was nuts.
And one of the little nigga was DJing at school. He put that shit on. I had never heard it.
Yeah.
But I seen like 80 motherfuckers just rush to the little platform and start rocking. And I'm looking at motherfuckers just chilling, rocking. That's not sturdy, man. Sturdy is some drill shit.
I think it's sturdy.
That's not sturdy, nigga. Sturdy niggas that.
I know we ain't got no video.
And then they twirl. Listen, I ain't in that crowd.
I'm not.
I watch them niggas. Nah, that's not sturdy. But I seen the when I seen that, I was like, yo, this kid's gonna be special.
You get sturdy too?
Facts.
I get sturdy.
Or you stay sturdy?
I knew he was going to be special when I saw niggas in the city.
I'm always solid.
It was at a game in it was either at Dykeman or it was at the Rucker. I think it was at Dykeman.
Probably Dykeman.
And they threw that shit on, nigga, and you saw the whole motherfucking. I'm talking about the whole park, nigga. Just start going crazy.
Yes.
And I'm like.
That's what he brought.
And also, side note too, I knew this shit was crazy because my girl, all she listens to is fucking soca music, and she was like, "Yeah, that Pop Smoke song, Welcome to the Party." I love that shit. I was like,
you what?
She's like, I love his voice. I was like, oh wow.
You sound like
he would have been killing it right now with all this TikTok bullshit and all them.
It was like a 9-month from February because he died right before COVID.
Catching all them white kids right before fucking TikTok dances.
I hate to throw it back to RIP.
2020, he ruled the radio.
I hate to throw it back to RIP, but you talk about the voice, bro. RIP Gav, bro. Cause that's the voice. Gav had that voice, nigga. Like, Gav had that performer voice.
Shit.
Yeah, I've been
music.
I've been watching motherfucking. I told you I was watching the Wu-Tang shit, nigga. A nigga like Shamik Moore playing Raekwon, bro.
He do remind me. Shamik remind me of him.
Yeah, bro. Like that nigga.
Gabby had to work ethic though. That's.
Yeah.
Hey man, it's for fun, man. If somebody catches it, we ride. If they don't, we play.
I think y'all got the worst of what we started. Like, it don't matter if you're thorough or not, but wanting to live the culture or live the life,
They'll give us a lot of fucked up shit, bro.
We did. Like, we got fucked up shit passed to us too.
They'll give us Dutches, my nigga.
We started with Phillies though.
But y'all give us blunts. We'll talk about that. I'll classify the Dutches. They'll give us blunts,
nigga. It was technically given to me because Phillies was out. Phillies was out before I was smoking.
I'm only having an issue with blunts because as a nigga who smokes papers now, and I was an adamant blunt smoker, Dutch Master certified.
Agreed. I am as well.
Dutch Master certified. Y'all smoke my blunts. I'm pretty nice.
Yeah.
We were addicted to tobacco, bro.
That's a fact.
We were addicted to tobacco.
Yeah, but niggas been smoking Newports.
I'm a old classic.
I know niggas have been smoking Newports since they're like 14.
But I think it'd be easier to get off the ports if you weren't smoking blunts too, though.
I don't smoke ports.
You've never smoked ports, though.
That's a lie. I've smoked Newports.
Nigga.
That's a lie.
Nigga, I've known you for a while, man. I'll probably see you smoke like 8 cigarettes.
I have a different mindset when it comes to that.
Fucked up enough. I'm smoking
Back in the day, I mean, I'm not gonna say I hit the cigarette like it was a bud, but have I hit a port? I hit a port. You know what I mean? But I mean, again, I have a different mindset because the fam smoke ports. That's why I don't smoke ports. I'll just hit the blunt.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
You're what we call in this situation a controlled experiment, my nigga. You're a special case, man. I think in the overall essence of it, like, a lot of niggas is still smoking ports because you smoking blunts.
Nah,
you get that tobacco. Well, yeah, that too. But also, okay,
I just play a role, but you can't say.
I'm not blaming it 100% on there, bro. But I'm putting 85% on that shit.
It's the menthol, man.
That's why I'm proud of you that you back off it, because I was hurt when you got back on it, because you did such a good job getting off it.
Last time I smoked a cigarette, nigga, it was disgusting.
Listen,
it was gross.
Shake your hand for this.
It was fucking gross, bro. Shit.
Yeah,
like I was gonna throw up.
But the blunts are.
But when I smoke a blunt, I feel it too.
Because I stopped with smoking for 5 months. When I came back, I stopped smoking for 5 months.
Serious?
I'm chilling.
No.
I'm back though.
No shit.
Yeah, no, great too.
What's the longest everyone's gone?
In my life, I've been smoking since I was 15.
Shit.
I'm smoking 29 years, 28.
I want to say in the last recap of my memory, I just recently got a nose surgery, and I didn't smoke for about 3.5, 4 weeks. That's probably the longest I remember not smoking.
That's a long stretch.
The longest I probably not smoked.
72 hours.
Or are we counting edibles too, or just not smoking? Smoked?
Because edibles are different high.
Yeah, okay, so smoked maybe a month. In the last almost 20 years.
And over the course of that, I stopped like 2-3 times, like a month, 6 weeks.
That's what I said, 5 months.
I
was chilling.
I never stopped.
I was like, fuck, I don't want to smoke a blunt.
Since I started smoking, I've been smoking.
Because I was still
Damn.
like that.
Mine's a year.
It's 5 months. I just looked
Yeah, I was chilling. Yeah, 10:30.
I'm saying though, like, so T, you're an elder statesman of the crew. I'm actually glad you're here because for once I'm not the oldest nigga here.
Damn.
I'm not.
You are.
He's got a good 12 of you maybe.
Dang.
But anywho,
You're the youngest nigga.
31.
Yeah, you're the youngest. You're still in your 30s.
how would you feel if you have a son, right? And your son is the junior to a nigga in the streets before he's your junior. Like, he's not Lil T, he's Lil Wet. And Big Wet is a whole other nigga that's a gangster in the streets. How do you feel about that?
Something you ain't do as a father.
I've kind of felt the same way.
If you feel that you needed to seek that in the street, it's something your pops ain't do for you.
You sure?
Maybe you thought your dad was lame, you went a different way or something. Or maybe that he wasn't around.
Nigga, you selling insurance?
What?
Your dad got a good job?
I mean,
Like Furious, right? Furious was a good nigga.
all that sound good, man.
For those who don't know, we're talking about Business Society. Furious was a good nigga.
I'm sorry, you talking about.
I'm talking about Boys in the Hood. I'm sorry. I
I
apologize.
was just thinking that too.
There we go.
Nobody parents and that shit.
Just drinking. I'm going along with it
Thank
too.
you. Thank you. I'm drinking.
Can't grandparents.
Me too. That's why I was like, I would agree with
Like,
you.
yeah.
They said no. I said
Jada was
no.
a parent.
That's true. Jada, none of them young adult niggas had no parents.
But yeah.
Overall, you feel like you kind of feel as a father.
I don't kind of
Yeah.
feel like.
You definitely
Listen, it's
did.
one thing if you're a little nigga out in the street exploring, but if he up under
A whole other nigga.
like nah,
Yeah, it's different.
yeah, that's different. It's two different things.
Yeah, it's different.
Like if he out there spreading his wings, listen, man. Unless you're gonna lock a nigga in the basement or some shit, he gonna do what he gonna do.
You got your own nickname.
I think
especially boys. Like you know that. That's kind of what it is. But if
the most gangster shit I probably ever done in my life was step to the Crip niggas. They feel like, yo, man, that's my little brother, man. Please chill.
I don't know, I don't have a gangster list.
That's what I meant, like a gangster.
I don't know.
If I had to quantify something as gangster, it's probably the most gangster shit I ever did. Like, yo, please chill, man.
He almost came home.
Yeah, man. Like, yo, can y'all relax, please? Thank you.
Almost came home.
You
Oh,
know,
no.
You know,
Crips don't come home.
You know what I
When
mean?
come home mean you crossed. You remember.
That's what I mean. He almost,
Or he almost got his shit stomped out. Which one?
I will say a story. I almost crossed. I mean, I almost came home. You know what I mean? Big Seth did offer the homie something, but I had to turn it down. Once you get put in a situation, you realize you're like, oh wow, this is crazy. Nah, I'm really not with
Man,
this.
shit real?
I don't think I really want to be in this thing forever.
I had an opportunity when I was younger, but
He gave me a
they
great
told me
proposition.
from a nigga that was blood at 14. You know what I'm saying?
That gang life's not for everybody.
He was just like,
It's not.
the way he broke it down, like how shit don't add up. But we ain't gonna get to that on this.
Not for the.
We're not gonna get to that on this.
We'll segue off that too. Yo, thank God for niggas who looked out for niggas who knew. You may be about that life, my nigga. Like, you might have it in your heart, in your soul, but it ain't for you.
Yeah.
It's better if you go across the
Nah,
street.
he didn't tell me that. He didn't say it ain't for you.
Or they
didn't say it ain't for you.
kept you away from it though, right?
Nah, he
There's
didn't
better
keep me
shit you
away
could
from
do.
it. Nah, he was just like, it ain't what it appeared to be.
It's kind of
Like
that's
how
the
you
same
gotta
thing.
know how you gotta move. when you down, like you gotta understand, they don't just say YG and OG and all that for no reason. Like it don't matter if you 25, nigga. You could be up under a 15-year-old nigga. And what fucking sense does that make in life in any point from anything? That's what I'm talking about.
I'm listening to this nigga.
Yeah, he was like, you know, shit like that. He was explaining that how if them niggas say move that way,
You gotta move that way.
it ain't even no explanation.
It's usually coming from a nigga that's in jail.
Exactly. See, without it, you know, you get dealt how you dealt. Like, he was just showing me scenarios, and then they get deeper than that. Like, when you put in situations, but it ain't necessarily the situation you get put in. It's the fact that a nigga put you in there, sending you on a dummy mission.
There's no loyalty in that shit. You see that shit with gangs now. That's why I don't think gangs is. It's more cliques now. There's still gangs is still a big thing, but
Yeah. I think it's just that way because niggas talk too fucking much.
The overall organizational standpoint of it is gone.
Yeah.
No, but we not on that side. We don't, because them politics is still deep as ever.
yeah.
And
West.
keep it a stat. You not in the city either because you don't understand what them little niggas that
It's different.
the South Side niggas versus them RPT niggas. It was the YG and the OG.
Yeah.
Like it took me months to study this shit. Like because when I first seen Bloods and Crips, that shit ain't make no sense to me.
Nobody can see it.
That made no sense to me.
Put arm around each other.
Yeah,
That's for y'all. I wasn't doing it for that. I was doing that for y'all.
I just thought it was sad.
Yeah, like that shit blew my mind. But then when I learned it, because there's total different politics and culture on this side compared to on that side, and that's what I'm saying. Like you can't when you talk that life, you can't. You got to divide them. It's two different entities. Two different entities. You know what I'm saying? Because there's still niggas on that side that it's a nigga my dad's age that's still alive. You know what I'm saying? It's niggas that came did that shit.
Damn.
Yeah, way back in the 70s, and so what did fuck me up was doing the math on the gang shit on this side is, and we might have discussed this before, Twin. I like gang coaches in the second generation on the East Coast.
Yeah.
Late 90s, midnight. Well, it started in the jails, early mid 90s, but then they came. I remember when they hit the streets, late 90s. Like shit was a little different. But then when you go late 90s, a nigga born in Ronald Acuna Jr. is a 2-time, 3-time All-Star. He was born in 1999.
Crazy.
Oh shit.
Think about it.
Crazy.
So that shit is 2 generations old out here
That
now.
nigga don't remember the fucking Twin Towers.
Yeah, nah,
Okay.
he don't.
Damn.
Most niggas drafted in the NBA right now. It's
Exactly.
2003, I think.
Exactly.
We're on 2002.
So you gotta look at that shit with the
The first one's
culture.
coming in on like 2003.
Yeah.
bruh.
Can you think about that? Niggas
He's
going
a
to the
grown-ass man,
NBA.
buddy. He
Like,
bought the Porsche.
I was never a LeBron fan, and I'm getting off topic, but I just want to say this. I never was a LeBron fan. But over the last, I'd say probably 5 years, I've come to appreciate the greatness. Because this is greatness, you know what I'm saying?
Isn't
The
LeBron
longevity
seven
and
Pardon me?
He's
Seven
senior,
league?
Ronald
No.
senior.
nah, it's
Doing
something.
pretty well. Doing pretty well.
Yo, Skip. Yo, relax, Skip.
I think we talked about that last
Talk
time.
about Skip last time, right?
Yo, relax.
70s. I think felt about 70s.
Nasty.
But he's having a good summer. He
I
should
thought
rise
he
at
was
least.
You heard what
I think he
Jalen
should
Rose
rise
said,
above
by the way?
50s.
Jalen
Said the
Rose, what
same-
Jalen Rose said.
Said the same thing
Didn't
that he said
that
before.
number
He was like, yo, somebody who averaged 1.4 and junior
It can still happen for him.
in a junior varsity should not talk about this topic.
And
Talk
still,
about Skip.
yeah.
Oh, I'll finish it. Listen, you need a Skip Bayless. You need that side.
You need a
It's not
Skip, you need a Stephen
It's
A.
not a debate
Yeah,
without that. Like that. If you get niggas agreeing with each other for 3 hours, that show would die in a month.
Wait till this nigga turn 18, bruh.
Who?
Bronny. Before you latch onto him like you latched onto
I didn't
LeBron.
really have a problem with what
Bryce the real-
man said.
The real watch, you gotta watch. Bryce the real one.
I didn't have a problem
Bryce gonna be
with
nice.
what
Skip said.
Skip said. He didn't come out.
I feel like it's the start. It's the start
But
of
he was
like.
just saying, y'all niggas know, y'all didn't actually flush the ball before, like, moving the way he moved to dunk it with his right hand
No, that was a move though.
is,
That was different.
is different.
I like the picture. I mean, I like the video. It was different. It's crazy.
Mostly
Bryce
everybody
supposed to be the
would
one who's.
ship it after they left hand and
Yeah.
flushed it.
I have a question.
Slapping on a nigga with the right is different.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Is Bryce supposed to be the one who was the star of Space Jam 2?
Nah, I don't think that is.
I haven't seen it.
Nah, that's Bryce.
That's not Bryce, but it's supposed to be Bryce.
I know that because the older nigga was supposed to be Brownie, right?
Yeah.
So like I'm saying, like those weren't Michael Jordan's kids, but that was Michael Jordan's kids. So like, I'm just saying.
I ain't mad.
I'm just asking the question.
Yeah, I didn't see the movie.
Cause we kind of
seen the movie.
go real deep. Like this is like basement conversation. Like this was Space Jam 2 better than Space Jam 1?
No, immediately, even though I ain't see 2, but come on now.
From a
No, nigga.
Display?
Just
Nigga.
movie.
Nah, because you
Fly
gotta
like
break
an
shit
eagle.
down, bro.
That's it right there.
No movie had the music.
Yeah, no music. Yeah.
That's it. Fly like, it's over. I'm done.
It had the music, bro.
The storyline
It
is
had no
not bad.
music, bro. The storyline was horrible.
I believe I could fly.
It wasn't horrible.
Here's